A sweet and sour cook has been requested several times. Today, we're using pork. You want to see our take on this sweet and sour pork? Then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam. I'm Brett. And we are the WALTWINS. If this is your first time here with us though, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these cooks. Especially these night cooks. They become a favorite. The night cooks. This one, as we said at the opening, this has been requested a lot. But Brett, let's get to the groceries to see what we're doing, because we're doing things just a little bit different. I'm not going over all the groceries, my guy. Like I'm starting out with this right now. Yes, obviously we have the star of this show is the already prepped sweet and sour pork, because it had to marinate overnight. So it's been marinated and it has been dredged and prepped in this cornstarch for the shallow fry, which we are gonna do. And here's everything else, from the peppers to the pineapple to onions and more. Let's get it on. Yeah, we're gonna talk about those as we get those in the sauce. So this is something different. I've never done a cornstarch dredge. We did that because we really wanted this to crisp up. So we're hoping this gets crispy. We'll toss it in the sauce, which the sauce will be getting, Brett will be preparing on the Blackstone right here. When the sauce is ready, we'll toss the pork in, and then we'll build this and we'll be good to go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, this has been on now. You actually got some wisp of smoke just from me laying a little layer down. This is already getting hot. So we're gonna start this at the same time. Brett's gonna start getting his sauce ready, and then I'm gonna lay the oil down, because this is gonna cook rather quickly. We wanna prep this. So Brett is gonna put 2 tablespoons of oil to get this thing started. Okay, so this is really about a process. If you watched our orange chicken cook, we did it step by step. Now you can get the whole wet mix together, but once the oil, the ginger, the garlic, and the vegetables start cooking, then Brett's gonna get the rest of the wet cook in there, get the sugar in there, get the, what do we got? Ketchup. This has ketchup. That always throws Brett off. Yes, it does. Don't worry, it's gonna be good. It's the oyster sauce, the soy sauce. So Brett has got that going now. He's got that ginger. This is ginger, garlic, and oil. Oh my gosh, that smells unreal. It is. Smells amazing. So good. So he's got, this is our whole veggie mix, right? Or that's just this is just the bell peppers. And then we're gonna get the onions. And I'm holding off just a little bit because this is gonna cook rather quickly. So now that he's got that started and he's really underway, I'm gonna start getting this pork pulled onto the griddle top. Okay. So I know that my oil is gonna pull back into the corner. So we call it a shallow fry, but it's almost like a pan fry. I just get my oil, it's gonna puddle up a little bit, and then I'll keep pulling it to where I want it. It is going all the way back to that corner. That is like my coolest part of the griddle, which is actually okay. By the way, I've got this set to medium low. Anything over 340, 350 is about what we want. My griddle cooks a lot hotter than that. It just is what it is. So I'm gonna start pulling this. Now this was double coated. So we coated this with cornstarch, and then once it kind of absorbed it all, we did it again. So that's really what this is. I'm gonna end up with actually a lot of that cornstarch right on the griddle, which is not exactly what I want. All we wanna do is cook the cornstarch without burning it. That's really gonna be the key while we toss it and get ready for, while we let the pork cook through. Internal temp, we want it 140, 145. And so we just want to really cook this and make sure this is cooking through. Brett, look at that's already getting a little golden there. I'm telling you, it goes quick, man. This pork, because we've got them cut so in such small cubes, it's gonna cook right up. Right. All right, first round is done. Brett's sauce is going good. We just did this smaller batch. Now we're gonna cook this in bigger batches. We're gonna speed this up and we're gonna get this going. So I'm gonna, as Adam throws on more batches, I'm actually ready to start making the sauce inside the wok as it is continuing to cook. So here we go, there's a bunch. This cornstarch absorbed that oil really quickly. So I'm gonna put some oil into this, around this, and then really start kicking this up here. Now here's the thing I'm skeptical of, the ketchup. By the way, that sauce is looking awesome, sauceum. Okay, we got the ketchup and we got the oyster sauce. What else do you got? We got oyster, we got sugar, we got apple cider vinegar. Yeah, we actually have more pineapple juice with the pineapples that are in here. Oh man. And then what I'm gonna do here, last step, because I'm gonna cook this, and right towards the time when we're ready to throw in the pork in here, I'm going to whisk the cup of water with the cornstarch that we have, and that is going to thicken this sauce up just before Adam puts the pork in, and then we're just gonna mix it all together. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, by the way, one grocery not pictured rice. It is cooking right now. We're gonna toss this over rice. The rice is in the rice cooker. You guys know how we love the rice. It'll be here towards the end. We're just gonna speed this process up once again. We're making a slurry, and so all we're doing is we've got this cornstarch, and we're gonna add the cup of water to it, and then mix it, and then once those are evenly mixed, we'll just pour it in, and this will start thickening this sauce up. As soon as it's ready, he's gonna toss that whole thing into the sauce. Yep, into the wok. And this what we'll do is once it hits the heat, it's gonna activate and thicken it to make it more like a gravy. There you go, and just start mixing that. We're using this cookware that we absolutely have fallen in love with. It's the Carl Schmitt's own, but this is the CS KOCHSYSTEME cookware that they have, and so they sent us a couple of these. This is a wok. They've sent us a pan, and we absolutely have fallen in love with it. You can check out the unboxing video here. So these are the 11 and 12 inch frying pans, and we're excited to break into these. All right, what are we looking at, my brother? So well, of course, it looks like we got some documentation right here. All for me to go over later? Yep, all for Adam to read later. He's the one that knows how to read. We got a lid. Ooh, I love these. Later, okay. Nice looking lid. Yeah. I'm guessing this is the 12 inch. This is a large pan. Yep. So pull that out. Let's see. And it is wok style. It is a wok. Yes. Listen, Linda, I've been really excited. We've got a stir fry cook. And we love our Asian cooks, so this is definitely going to come in handy there. My goodness, dude, really, what a good looking piece of machinery there. Another lid. Look at that. Brett's really struggling with the unboxing. Jeez, this packaging is smarter than I am for sure. That is a good look. There we go. Let's pull away some of the box, and then we'll take a look at them and we'll give our thoughts. Really excited that they sent this. We've been actually looking for a new wok ever since I scratched the bottom of our last one. How'd you do that? Let's don't talk about that. I was using a deep fry, man. It was a mistake I made. So the 12 inch and 11 inch frying pans, the 12 inch is actually a wok pan with the ergonomic handle. Both of these have that ergonomic handle and flat bottom, which we love. The frying skillet with APEO and PFOA free stone derived nonstick coating. So these are designed to make sure that your food will not stick, something we greatly appreciate. But if you want more information or if you want to check these out for yourself, we are Amazon affiliates. Yeah, which means if you follow our Amazon link below, you make a purchase, we do get a little kickback with no additional cost to you. So we do absolutely love this. We use this wok inside and it's perfect. All right, so this is boiling up and that is thickening up. Brett, go ahead and give that a little stir. Oh yeah. Let's do a couple more minutes then to let this thicken up. It has come to a point where it is starting to bubble, so it has reached a boiling point. So we'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll toss the pork in. Look at that. You can hear it boil. Look at that, is ready to pull. So I'm gonna put the pork onto the griddle surface. This is still hot, just for a minute, just to rewarm it, and then we're tossing it in. Pork is ready, the sauce is ready. It's time to marry them and build this. Kenzie, I think we're ready for some B-roll. Let's do this. Well, brother, there it is. If ever there was a cook that through the week as I was planning, preparing, doing research and looking at, this has been so satisfying. And the smells of it, I cannot wait to dig in.
You say the smells of it. I was over the sauce making that the entire time. It was torture, but now it's time for the payoff.
Now, obviously in a deep fry, this would go really fast. There's just something really fun and satisfying. Moving the pork around on the griddle top, it was just a lot of fun. And it actually gives the sauce time to mix and marry. But Brett, we could talk about this all night. So let's keep going. Another thing.
No!
Okay, but Brett, like we say, it can look amazing.
I can't even speak
Words. The English language is difficult for you. It can smell amazing.
I can't go ahead.
One of the most satisfyingly smelling dishes. Well, we always say that, but it really is.
Yeah, this really is. And here's my question is, do I go just straight pork by itself on the first bite, or do we
get the whole mix because that sauce has mixed into that rice?
Oh,
really
you're
well.
right. So I got some pineapple for sure.
But like we say, okay, it can look amazing, it can smell amazing. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Bro, this is, it takes you, and we say this a lot so much with these Asian dishes. They are some of our very favorites to cook on the Blackstone. But this one, the pork is fried to perfection, and the marinade that you had it in overnight, I was worried that it was going to be too overpowering with the sauce, but it wasn't at all.
The pork was
such
very
a subtle taste.
We had to taste the pork to make sure it was cooked through, and it was very mellow. You could taste the ginger, barely, and so it was just a hinted flavor. What do you think overall? Overall impressions?
Fully satisfied, and you know we learned from Chef Jet Tila is that these Asian dishes, you know, a lot of people are intimidated by them, but they're really not that intimidating, especially when we go and we see the recipe, and it calls for like 17 different ingredients, and then you put it all together, and like ketchup. Again, I was skeptical. There's no hint of ketchup in here. And the fact that there's apple cider vinegar, you think that would add an extra note to the ketchup?
Right.
Not at all. This is sweet, this is sour, this is pork, this is amazing.
This is Brett, and this is Adam.
This is the WALTWINS.
Welcome to our channel. Prep, there was a lot that went into the prep. Everything from cutting up the pork, dredging it and getting everything prepped and everything the night before. So by the way, this sat in a marinade for 24 hours. So the prep was a lot, but I will say I was able to prep a lot of meat. We've got leftovers, so this was definitely worth it.
Thank heavens.
And it's gonna be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
Ken's, is it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She went to grab my bowl. She already has a bowl. She's like, yeah. Well, yeah.
But one thing is the prep took longer than the cook.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. So
total cook time was about 30 minutes. It was a longer cook. And that's the thing. People always say everything on the griddle is done before it. Not all of them. Some of them take a little bit of time, and that's why we don't mind doing some of the sauces on the Blackstone. Another reason why we absolutely love cooking on the griddle.
Yeah, it's because
you can make everything. Now you can make sweet and sour pork.
we're having family time. It's the evening. We're just hanging out. You know what? Let's throw some food, some amazing food on the Blackstone, and let's enjoy. And this is that's what it's all about, man.
A couple things we want to mention. We do have new merchandise at our merchandise store. Our new Griddle On gear, we're super happy with it. We love it, and we love Griddle Nation being a part of it. And Griddle On is kind of our nod to Griddle Nation. We absolutely love it. So don't forget to swing by. Link to our merchandise store is in the description below. Also, Brett, we do have a Patreon link.
Yes, we do have a Patreon link where everyone that is a Patreon we call our Griddle Entourage. So if you want to find another way to support us, you can click on the link below.
And thank you so much to our Patreons who do support us. We have a lot more coming for you, and a lot of people who are waiting for aprons. We need to get those aprons sent out.
They're coming.
Because you do get a free apron at one tier. But Brett, aside from coming to make probably one of my favorite dishes now that we made on the Blackstone Griddle, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!